All right, I figured I'd do a video since here at the museum we have a before and after uh, uh, model version of the Alamo. This is our version of the way the Alamo compound was in 1836. Uh, it was originally founded in the 18th century as a Roman Catholic mission and a fortress compound, and then later was the site of the famous 1836 battle between the Texans and Santa Anna and his Mexican army. So we've got this version. It's approximately 8 foot by 8 foot. Some of it's still kind of under construction because I decided to change some things that I found were wrong about it. Uh, anyway, in 1793, the Alamo mission was abandoned uh, uh, and then later became a fortress housing a military unit. In 1849, the U.S. Army kind of began to rent the facility as a quartermaster depot, and then in 1876 they abandoned it. But the U.S. Army did kind of a facelift on the chapel and gave it that round top that everybody recognizes today, and put a roof on it and did that kind of thing. I think they stored a lot of grain and things like that in there. So that rounded top is kind of what everybody recognizes today. So we've got this version, and I'll walk around real quick and you can kind of see the layout of it. Most of this doesn't exist anymore today. You've got part of the long barracks that's still there today that you can see here, and if you look on the back side of it, there's a well and a big famous tree that has always been there. And then of course the chapel is still there. All the rest of this is gone. So it looks a lot different today. Uh, like I said, the U.S. Army did give it that famous look that you'll see in just a second on the second model that we just moved in a couple days ago. In 1892, the Daughters of the Republic of Texas, after they formed, kind of began to preserve the Alamo, and then it was officially purchased by them in 1905. So it's gone through a lot of preservation and a lot of changes, and I think they're in the process of wanting to put some of the original walls back in place so that it can, the actual compound in its entirety can be preserved as well. Anyway, so if you step over this way, then you see our version of what the Alamo looks like today, with that round top and like we were talking about a minute ago, that was added by the U.S. Army when they rented the place. So it has obviously been preserved, and what remains of the other outer buildings have also been preserved. Anyway, just a video to show the kind of before and after, so you can see what's left today and kind of what it looks like all the way around the building. And then if you look just over from it, then you can see the old 1836 version there kind of in the background. Anyway, let me know what you think about all these. This 1836 version was built probably 5 or 6 years ago, and then this one was a school project for Hallie, and Hallie and Haven and I worked on it and kind of pounded out the details and drew it out and put it together, and this is what we came up with. So she made a pretty good grade. And down on the front here, I put a little reading material that kind of mentions them and their age at the time that it was built. So anyway, and it also mentions that I was very, very young when this was built, so I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, there you go. You got before and after. Let me know what you think. Thanks.